In the shadowed valleys of Ndoro, where mist clung to ancient willows like forgotten whispers, lived a woman named Lara. She was once a weaver of dreams, her hands crafting tapestries that captured the laughter of children and the warmth of sun-kissed meadows. But now, her world had shattered into fragments of despair. Her only child, little Arya, lay pale and still in their humble cottage, her once vibrant eyes dimmed by a mysterious sickness that no healer could name. It began with fevered nights, then whispers of shadows creeping into her dreams, stealing her breath one gasp at a time. Doctors called it the Fade, an ailment that eroded the soul like river stones, worn smooth by relentless currents. Lara watched helplessly as Arya's tiny frame grew frailer, her giggles replaced by labored sighs, her small hands clutching at the air as if grasping for lost stars. The villagers spoke in hushed tones of the River of Sorrows, a legendary waterway hidden deep in the forbidden woods. The river offered answers only to those who dared to drown their sorrow, they murmured, their eyes averted. Legends told of an ancient spirit dwelling in its depths, a luminous being born from the tears of the world itself, granting miracles to the brokenhearted. But the price was always steep, a trade of the heart's deepest treasures. Lara, her soul frayed like the edges of her unfinished tapestries, could bear it no longer. One storm-ravaged dawn, she bundled Arya in her arms, kissed her fevered brow, and set forth into the forest, leaving behind the safety of her home. The journey was a symphony of beauty and brutality. Sunlight pierced the canopy like golden arrows, illuminating carpets of wildflowers that bloomed in defiance of the encroaching darkness. Birds sang melodies that twisted Alara's heart, reminding her of Arya's lost laughter. But thorns tore at her skirts, roots tripped her weary feet, and the wind howled accusations. Why didn't you protect her? What mother lets her child slip away? Nights blurred into days as Lara pressed on, her arms aching from cradling Arya's weakening form. She whispered stories to her daughter of brave queens and enchanted forests, clinging to the hope that the river's spirit could rewrite their tragic tale. At last, as the moon hung low like a silver pendant, Lara reached the river's edge. Its waters shimmered with an unearthly glow, reflecting not the stars above, but fragments of forgotten lives. Joyful weddings, tearful farewells, the first cries of newborns. The air hummed with an otherworldly song, beautiful and haunting, like the lullaby of 1,000 lost souls. Lara knelt, dipping her fingers into the cool embrace, and called out in a voice raw with desperation, "Spirit of the depths, hear my plea. My child fades before my eyes. Grant me the power to save her." The waters rippled, parting to reveal the spirit, a radiant figure of swirling light and liquid grace, eyes like polished sapphires holding the weight of eternity. "Mortal mother," it intoned, its voice like 1,000 echoes. "I am the weaver of fates, guardian of sorrows drowned and reborn. Your child's ailment is no mere illness. It is a shadow born from unbalanced grief, a void that must be filled. I can heal her, restore the light to her eyes and skip to her step, but the river demands equilibrium. To reclaim what is lost, you must surrender your most cherished memory, the one that defines your very soul." Lara's breath caught. Her most cherished memory? It flooded her mind unbidden, the day Arya was born. Lara's husband, gone too soon to a cruel war, whispering his final words of love as he held their newborn. It was the memory that had sustained her through endless nights of widowhood, the spark that ignited her stories, the anchor of her unbreakable love for Arya. To lose it would be to erase the foundation of who she was, a mother forged in joy amid loss. Without it, would she even recognize her own reflection? Would Arya's healing come at the cost of a love turned hollow? Tears streamed down Lara's face, mixing with the river's glow. The spirit's form pulsed gently. "Choose, weary one," it urged, Sacrifice the memory, and your child lives whole. Refuse, and she fades into the underworld, a whisper carried away on the wind. Lara's heart tore in two, the agony a gut-wrenching storm within her chest. She gazed at Arya's innocent face, so peaceful in slumber, yet so close to death. The moral weighed heavy. What is a mother's love, if not the ultimate sacrifice? Memories are the threads that weave our identity, but can they compare to the breath of a child? In that beautiful, wrenching moment, Lara made her choice. She leaned forward, whispering her farewell to the past. But as her lips brushed the water's surface, a shadow stirred in the depths, something ancient and unforeseen. The spirit's eyes widened in warning. What hidden cost had Lara unleashed? Would her sacrifice heal, or doom them both? To be continued. What would you sacrifice for love? Like and subscribe for part 2, where the river's true secrets unravel.